What up, guys? Me again, and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat gameplay. Now as you know, I've taken on Season 5's rating not long ago for my most recent upload, and now that Season 6 Reptile's here, I want to do the same for Reptile now. So, that's what today's gameplay is all about. Figured I'd do a long gameplay and get as much stuff in as I can. And that's pretty much how it'll be. As for who I'll play as, I don't know. When I actually fight Season 6 Reptile himself, I don't know. But what I do know is... yeah, sorry. And to tell you the truth, Season 6 Reptile of the 8 seasons in Invasion Mode was the very first Invasion Mode final boss I ever cleared. And when I made it to him, I was expected to be hard because I never made it to one, and all the boss battles were annoying to say the least. But then again, that was back when I was a noob at this game, and so now it's totally different. And I made it to him. I was like, oh shoot, because I was so nervous, and well, actually it wasn't so bad. I actually ended up winning on my very first try. And I know you noticed it's pretty dark in here. I wanted to make sure there was no sunlight or anything able to get in the way. And 'tis my plan, so that's why it's so dark, and so you guys can see everything. And if it's taking a while to get to the final boss and do a few other stuff, I might pause the gameplay for now and clear some stuff off camera. But we'll cross that bridge if and when we get there. So just preparing y'all in advance. And yeah. Oh. Not that easily, Takeda. Oh yeah. You know, obviously there's going to be a lot of blood, so viewer discretion is advised, of course. Well, in any case, if you're wondering what my plans are today, besides this gameplay, of course, since the 2025 NFL kickoff game is tonight between, and it's Cowboys at Eagles. I'm wearing my Jalen Hurts jersey, and so that'll be my plan. So let's see where we're up against. Tanya, who sent you. Ha! That was kind of funny. Let's clear this test your mic real quick, so I could get myself and do the other who Sento you one, because I want to get myself as warmed up as possible. Come on. Yes! That wasn't so bad. I found that the tester mics can be really easy. Yes! So that we'll handle that. Yeah. Sorry if I take periodic breaks in silence during the gameplay. Sometimes I gotta focus on what I'll be doing, and after, because I know the ending cutscene plays after defeating the season final boss, so I'm definitely gonna go silent for that for a good bit. Maybe give a quip or two. And yeah, that'll be how that all sorts out. I wanted to play this final boss yesterday, but got late at night by the time I made it to the downstairs area where all this stuff where I'm at currently is, so I figured I'd save it for today. Yes. Oh. Oh, shoot. She got like ripped his spine out or something. Oh. Oh, dang. Ooh, a flawless victory. Well, that takes care of that now. And so, hopefully there's another level or two, because I'm sure you guys are probably getting impatient, and sorry about that. I'm going through these, especially the loading screens, as quickly as I can. Team effort. Oh boy. Well, good thing I have two of these. One of these I'll use on Reptile, so good thing I kept a spare one on handy. After this, there's a good chance I'll pause recording and just get to the final boss cutscene and the final boss and speed things up a little bit. Sorry. Why is this so laggy? Come on. Come on. Just die, Frostbite. Well, that takes care of that. So there's kind of a funny story I realized I want to tell you guys while I'm at it. When I noticed when I made it to the Shang Tsung boss in the flesh pits, I realized I completely forgot to beat him, because then again, the Baraka boss fight contains like the necessary key item, and you can play the boss battles here in this area at any order, so figured, what's the point? That was back when I was a noob, and needless to say, I beat that Shang Tsung boss pretty easily. And yeah, sorry. So let's see where we are. Wait, that's where the chests I want to check out later is. Forge. This gameplay's already gone on for almost 10 minutes, so be right back. Sorry that it took so long. I had to clear a few levels real quick. There's some I want to check real quick. I want to see if Sub-Zero has elemental advantage over Reptile, because if so, I'll play as him for this. Oh boy. And it'd of course be, that's how Sub-Zero looked in his Invasion Mode season 3. And oh boy. All I'm gonna say is the final boss was both cryptic and hard. So, I'm glad I took care of that. I got a feeling I'm gonna need this. Let's see the end mid cutscene. Same here. Did that guy look? Or Syzoth just took a chomp out of look a lot like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Tell me I'm not the only one seeing this. Yes, I am. Will be. Yes, I have the advantage. So it'll be Season 3 Sub-Zero plus Serena versus Season 6 Reptile and Movado. So without further ado, let's go. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Was I nervous for this at first? When I first encountered this? Yes. Did I somehow win on my very first try? Also, yes. Ooh, let's freaking go. I'm ready. There you are, my boy. Haha! You can't get me, my boy. That time you did, but now with your projectiles. Haha! This ought to finish you off for this round. This is round 2. What kind of bug was that? Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. You think you can just... Not again! What? I'm pressing the jump button at the right time! Oh no you don't. Not that time, my boy. Okay, oh yes, that time. Come on! Stop it. Oh boy, maybe this ought to finish the round properly. As long as he does. Phew. As long as he does as little of that running attack as possible, I'm good to go. And what's that puke attack too? Ooh. Ah, I was about to do the ice slam. Ooh, darn it. Come on. What? Oh, wait, that was it? Hold on. That was it? I thought there'd be more rounds than that. Huh. Weird. Well, in any case, that wraps up that. And I'll go with the first fatality. Sub-Zero. Ooh, that looks painful. Well, that wraps that up. And Sub-Zero himself leveled up. Ooh, can get a reptiles. Bunch of stuff. Ooh. Reptilian Eye. Sateran Memento. Ethereal Armor. Ooh. I like to think that the key item is when you rip the eyeball right out of his head. There we are. Ending cutscene. Vader defeated. Let's watch. Ooh. Ooh. Still? Oh, it's an Empress Chameleon, eh? Well, that was something. That was easy. Now, if you're wondering who I played as last time, I fought Season 6 Reptile. It was Lee May who I played as. I could just... What? Well, let's not stop there. Let's do a little more gameplay. I want to reach at least a little over 20 minutes on recording. Ooh. I'll hold on to that one for now. Invisibility duration is doubled. When invisible, your enhanced special moves cost no meter. And speaking of invisible, your acid attacks always deal critical hits. Ooh. If I was a reptile main, which I'm not, but I do play as him from time to time, I'd be pretty stoked, but it is what it is. Let's equip that. And let's do this. I've been looking around, if you're wondering where the hidden final boss rematch is, because I'd play that too, but turns out there is no hidden final boss rematch. You get like the main gold and silver skins from a couple chests actually, which that's kind of weird, but since every other season has a hidden final boss rematch, but it is what it is. I'm not the one who designed it, so not ideal. Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't. Ooh. Do this one. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Soul fragment. Now, before I forget, because I almost did, next Thursday, aka next week, is my birthday. Now, I know what you guys are all probably already thinking. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? To tell you the truth? Ooh, I got 3. Sorry. To tell you the truth? I don't know. A like on this gameplay would be greatly appreciated. Ooh, Dragon Chase. Gotta do Liu Kang's Dragon Tails attack. Enhanced and regular 5 times each. Ooh boy. Yeah, not happening. Cause earlier there was a clue level like that, and where you gotta use Baraka's bleeding blades attack 5 times and win, of course. And let me tell you, it was, oh my gosh, it was one of the most infuriating things ever, because the Savage Cage opponent you fought, which is a hybrid of Baraka and Johnny Cage, oh my gosh, he was so stupidly aggressive and hard. It was all I could do just to land regular attacks, let alone the Bleeding Blades move. I did eventually beat it though, so that's a plus, but my goodness, it was stupidly hard. Let's go for another flawless. Oh, for freaking cameo Sub-Zero. Ooh. Let's do the animality. Ooh, turns into a giant. She turns into a giant praying mantis. Ooh. Brutal. Well, glad that's all squared away. Character Trail Baraka. Ooh. Static Shock Talisman. Iguanodon Reptile. Devoted Protector Tanya. Neat little palette area. Let's see what this Baraka character trial wants us to do as him. So, if you're wondering who you play as in the game's original story mode, for Chapter 1 you play as Kung Lao. Chapter 2 you play as Johnny Cage. Chapter 3 you play as Raiden. Chapter 4 you play as Kenshi. Chapter 5 you play as Baraka. Chapter 6 you play as Ashura. Chapter 7 you play as Reptile. In Chapter 8 Katana, I think? I don't know. Chapter 9. I'll finish this later, but let's see what we're up against. Booyah! Oh, what? I thought I hit. No, don't hit the blades! Oh boy. Oh dear. I was gonna lose anyway, so who cares? Just want to see what we'd be up against for that one. Well, after another test your might, which I'll do real quick, then why not go unlock the other areas where you need the Zateran Eye key item to unlock. So that's what I'll head off and do after this test your might. Well, ooh, what is that? Gotcha! Booyah! Orange herbs, eh? Oh, before I forget, there's a future video project I've been working on to see just how many mini kits and systems in parallel are possible to unlock in Lego Batman 2, which I've been doing on my Nintendo Wii. So stay tuned for that future gameplay. Let's start with the fire temple for getting unlockable stuff. Well, I got an additional chest key, so now which chest? I think I'll use on the furthest one after. Or should I do it? You know what? I'm doing it this one over here. It's right here, so might as well. Something good, give me something good, give me something good. Fireman. Aww. That was a waste of a chest key. Well, can always get more anyway. That takes care of that. Maybe there is a... Well, I am just unlocking the stuff, so... I'll clear the other stuffs off camera. And... Well, now, after today's gameplay, there's going to be a poll on my Instagram, because when Season 7 Shang Tsung's season arrives, I want to know if you guys want a gameplay against Season 7 Shang Tsung for his invasion mode season. Of course, I had to take me back to that one. Well, let's try that again. Hopefully, maybe there's a forge. Oh yeah, there's a forge that can get me closer, but I want to... to the forge. Okay. Hopefully nothing ambushes me along the way. Next, Mesa. You know what? This takes any longer to load. I might just. Never mind. I was gonna get ready to call it a gameplay anyway. So, yeah, sorry about that. Here we are. Off to the rampart. So where are we? Are and on to the last one, and we'll call it a gameplay. Sorry for the silence as I lose track of. I get distracted and sidetracked very easily. Here we are. Got all the unlocked gates all unlocked, so well anyway guys, that's gonna wrap up this particular gameplay. If you like the gameplay, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you want more content, as always. And take care, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.